And we had to make the decision, are we gonna be those people that say that, but then continue to do what we do? Or are we gonna dig our heels in and put everything we have on the line to make an impact? And that's what we decided to do.
I first met John in college. Him and I both went to Azusa Pacific University. Believe it or not, we met each other at a college party, actually.
Back in 2009 at a beer pong table at Azusa Pacific University.
Had an awesome night, ended up becoming friends, and eventually became roommates in college with a few other guys.
I worked at a family-owned 80-year-old insurance agency in San Diego. I went in to be a broker, and in came one of my replacements in the marketing department, and it was Jeff.
I came in and was working underneath him, like in a service role. Learned a lot from him since he had just passed off that position to me. So him and I worked a lot at that agency and got to know each other really well there.
Jeff started out in a service and marketing role. I went right into sales. So I cut my teeth a little bit earlier than him on the sales aspect, but he got the whole breadth of how an insurance agency was able to run from a service and marketing standpoint.
Dallas and I, we'd worked so closely at that agency that when I became a broker, we naturally started doing deals together, bringing in clients together.
We really started to recognize that the way not only the agency that we worked for, but most agencies that we came up against and saw did things in the same exact fashion. We just really felt like that was bad.
Every single year, Jeff, myself, and one of our other buddies, Greg, we would get together and we would go on a trip, just kind of a college reunion deal.
And when we were hanging out, we were like, oh, what are you guys doing now, for work and all that stuff? And I was like, oh, I'm a commercial insurance broker. It's like, oh, that's exactly what I'm doing. So we were literally doing the exact same thing.
We never talked to each other about it. We just kind of fell into the same job, which is crazy that happened.
Over time, Jeff and I just started to say, what are unique ways that we can start to build on this? What can we do to differentiate ourselves in the market to bring on bigger and better clients?
I was talking to John. Him and I kept joking about starting a business and doing it, how we think it should be done. And then Dallas and I, because we were doing deals together, we'd talk about it.
Over a few weeks, Jeff and I are talking. We start to get a little bit deeper into this conversation. And then one day on the phone, Jeff says, we should talk to John.
I remember mentioning it to both of them, and obviously they don't know each other at all. And I'm like, hey, what are your thoughts on going into business with someone else that you don't even know? And both of them were like, absolutely not. It's insanity. It's a crazy idea. No, absolutely no way at all.
Me and Dallas were both apprehensive about talking to each other. We wanted to just do an agency with Jeff.
I was like, all right, well, let's have a call, let's talk. It's just, why don't you guys just meet each other over the phone? Let's do a quick phone conversation.
Came on the phone. We talked, John talked about his ideas, about how he sees the space and how it's underserved. I couldn't have agreed more. I had some unique ideas on how we could approach some program stuff.
After one conversation with Dallas, I was sold that this person was had the same vision, had the same goal, thought the same way about the insurance space that I did.
The three of us came together and we all had a very, very similar vision.
And then right after that call, my phone rang from both of them at the exact same time, and talked to both of them, and they're like, dude, the guy's awesome, awesome person, love his thoughts, his vision, what he's doing, and then it just blossomed from there.
Over the next 3 or 4 months, we've probably spent a cumulative talk time of 24 to 48 hours, putting together a business plan, talking about what the next steps would be, and creating a runway for ourselves on how we're actually going to do it.
Got the company up and running. The name actually started out as a placeholder. It was a good idea. We weren't committed to it. Ended up never changing it, and we're proud of the name because of what it stands for, our ability to clean the slate and come with a unique set of solutions that are specific to each client. It was so exciting. It continues to be exciting. We consider ourselves agents of change in our industry.
Our clients, going through the process of working with us, have a completely different perspective on workers' comp and a lot of insurance in that sense. And I really think that is like so much of our model is really educating our clients in a way that they have never been taught.
We're not looking for some transactional relationship with our clients. Like, the only way that our partnership with our clients works is if they buy into our model.
Provides so much value that there's no way they're gonna wanna work with anyone else. And it's a true partnership.
This industry is it's such a commoditized industry, and everyone really is just, what's price, coverage. But there is so much more going on. And that's really where we come in and educate our clients, and they end up becoming a partner through that.
It's been our mission from the beginning to be way more valuable than any other agency can be. And we put our money where our mouth is when it comes to that, and we stick by it. We don't bend on our business model because we feel like our business model is the most valuable thing for a business.
And so, as opposed to just quoting their insurance and say, I hope we got the lowest price, like, we don't do that. We educate our clients on exactly how the system works, and then we teach them exactly how to utilize the tools that we're gonna provide. And to be able to provide that owner a sense of security and safety, knowing that someone's actually taking care of the things that they just don't have the bandwidth to take care of, is one of the most satisfying things that you can do.
Everything that we've put all of our cards into and doubled down on this, it's working.
This company was built from the ground up to help companies.
I'm so grateful for the partners that I have, that we get to share this vision. I'm thankful for the team we've been able to build, and I'm really thankful for the client partners that we've been able to bring on that took a chance on us. And I could not be more thrilled with the companies we're going to be able to help in the future.